Hello my friends, what's up? The Dutchman, Ruben Buijs here. Glad you could make it. One of my patrons, Rob Cloney Jr, he sent me a message a while back if I could review the album Porcelain by the band Orphan. It's led by two singers who are brothers, the Mathis brothers, who were, for this one, were the singer and the bassist of the band called Strength, for your information. The album is 40 minutes. Very compact. I didn't know what to expect. This album is absolutely, if you're looking for music which has a lot of aggression in it, a lot of sadness, a lot of your face screaming with very poignant lyrics, look no further. Could say the style of a bit of a hardcore slam kind of vibe, with a lot of mellow moments in the album itself. Immediately when it starts out with the monologue. It starts off very sad, very introspective, and then when the first song, Dying Light, comes up, there's also a video clip on YouTube. I suggest you check it out. Immediately the screams, it's almost like, it's just so extreme, so violent. It's these two brothers are singing their lungs out, but it's very well it's very well produced. It's very compact, and the album has got a lot of some quieter moments, with also the title track Porcelain is, together with Dying Light, is absolutely stand out. It's based on the death. The album is based on the lyrics are mostly about the death of their father, and you can hear they want to deal with the pain by making this music, by making this album, and you can really tell this is almost like, I think, almost like therapy for them. And I also know people who have lost a loved one, and for them this album was such, you could almost say, therapy. Just a lot of it was mental support for them. So that really is a big plus. At the end of the first real music track, Dying Light, you get a sample of one of my favorite movies. There Will Be Blood. I don't know if you have seen this movie, but the main Daniel Day-Lewis says in the movie, it starts with, often I'm paraphrasing here, and I see people, there's nothing worth liking, and I think that resonates. It's a very pessimistic view on life, but I think we all had that feeling that stands one time in our lives. So hearing Daniel Day-Lewis use that sample being used was absolutely awesome. But this album has so much emotion and so much aggression. I know for a lot of people, the screaming is not really, I shall say, their cup of tea. But I can appreciate it when it's done correctly, when you feel these guys, when you feel the musicians are being genuine, and I absolutely believe that this is the case. You have an absolutely slow track called Vacant. I understand what they were trying to do here. It balances the harsher vocals. The album has some pretty decent, clean vocals as well, which there's a little bit more variety. I don't like albums where there's only, I know bands who only do screaming for the entire album, but yeah, I think it misses the mark as far as I'm concerned, and this album does that very well. Again, if you like that kind of style, the slam, the hardcore, there's a track called SBC, which almost has like a little bit of black metal influences. It's a very harsh, aggressive album, and it really has to be your thing. But if you're really looking for an honest piece of metal music, and if we all have our periods in our life that it's not going that you lose someone or you have a breakup or whatever, then this album, the music as well as the lyrics, this one is absolutely for you. I don't think a little bit of a weakness of the album is that the more harsh tracks are a little bit difficult to distinguish itself when the song ends, when a new song begins. But listen to it a little more, you're gonna hear a little bit more of the nuances. I can fully also advise to reading the lyrics if you're in a bad mood. I think this is gonna be really supportive. Very good album. I will give it 4 stars. Would love for these guys to visit the Netherlands someday. I think during one of their concerts. Oh boy, go check it out, and you will understand what I mean. Rob, I know this is this is kind of like your favorite band now. Thank you so much for introducing me to them. Again, 4 stars. I very much enjoy it. My friends, do you know the band Orphan? What do you think about the album Porcelain? Please let me know. You guys are the best. Next week, Opeth. I'll keep you informed. Have a great evening. Bye bye.